Give heed, O my people, to my law. Incline your ear to the words of my mouth. I shall open my mouth in parables. I shall speak of hidden things from of old. What things we heard, these we also knew, and our fathers described them to us. It was not hidden from their children in a different generation who declared the praises of the Lord and his mighty deeds and his wondrous things he did. He raised up a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel. Whatever he commanded our fathers, to make these things known to their children, that a different generation may know, children yet to be born, and they will arise and declare these things to their children, so they may put their hope in God and not forget the works of God and seek out his commandments, so they may not become like their fathers, a generation rebellious and embittered, a generation that did not keep its heart right, and its spirit was not faithful with God. The sons of Ephraim, who bend and shoot their bows, turned back in the day of battle. They did not keep God's covenant, and they did not desire to walk in his law. And they forgot his good deeds and his wonders he showed them in the sight of their fathers, the marvelous things he did in the land of Egypt, in the field of Zoan. He parted the sea and led them through. The waters stood like a dam, and he led them with a cloud by day, and all by night by the light of a fire. He split the rock in the desert and gave them water to drink as in a great deep. And he brought out water from the rock, and he brought it down like the waters of rivers. And they still continued to sin against him. They rebelled against the Most High in a place without water, and they tested God in their hearts by asking food for their souls, and they slandered God and said, "Why is God unable to prepare a table in the desert? Since he struck the rock and waters flowed and brooks flooded, is he also unable to give us bread or to prepare a table for his people?" Therefore the Lord heard and was enraged, and fire was kindled in Jacob, and wrath arose against Israel, because they did not believe in God, nor put their hope in his salvation. And he commanded the clouds above and opened the doors of heaven, and he rained manna for them to eat and gave them bread of heaven. Man ate the breads of angels. He sent them food in abundance. He took away the south wind from heaven, and with his power he brought in the southwest wind. He rained flesh on them like dust, and winged birds like the sand of the sea. And they fell in the midst of their camp, all around their tents, and they ate and were well filled. And he brought them their own desire. They were not deprived of their desire while their food was still in their mouth. The wrath of God rose up against them and killed their wealthy ones and shackled Israel's chosen ones. In all these things they still sinned and did not believe in his wonders, and their days ended in folly and their years with haste. When he killed them, they sought him out and turned back and rose up